I had to record on my iPhone again because silly me, I forgot to record. I forgot to charge my GoPro. So anyways, today I'm going to show my 3 top wigs that I wear pretty much on a regular basis. As you can see, I am now going back to more of the natural colors. I am now basically being brunette every day, for the most part. And and this wig that I'm wearing right now is called, it's a sepia wig, and it's called LF Kim. And so pretty much she had a lot more curls than it did before. If you want to check out what Kim looks like new out of the box, there are some videos out there on YouTube that have reviews on it. Well, there's a couple, maybe a few. So this is just kind of like how it just wears, like how the curls just kind of like, this is like relaxed curls right now. I'm actually wanting to upkeep with the curls, so I've been trying different methods of keeping the curls, and as you'll see with the other wig that I have, it's definitely conditioning the wig where it's not as frizzy. However, it's not getting back to those curls that I want. And so I did some more research, and there's 2 other ways I kind of would like to try it out. I think one of them will be more of a higher chance of it working because the curls have really worn out. Especially this one is starting to, as you can see. And I did cut it. It was a much longer. So I will show you, because I have 2 Kim wigs that I wear on a daily. So, and so I'll show you the other Kim wig, and that one is the length how it came. You know, if that makes any sense. So, sorry, I'm really jumbling with the words today. But it's the same length. I didn't cut it at all. So it's pretty much the length as it came. So this one I just cut like a little below, by my bosom area. I still want it to be long, but I didn't want it to be as long as it was. It was pretty when it was really curly, but when it gets like to this state, it gets more of a wave. I don't like, sometimes I like it a little bit shorter, just because it's less stringy and less, it helps kind of make it look more of a healthier, looks healthier, it just looks better. Let's just put it that way. So this is the front. Here is the back. Sorry if you can't see the whole thing, but half. So this is what it looks like from here, from the top, and then all the way up. So it goes around a little bit past from the middle of the back, in the middle of my back. It's still pretty long, and it still has the nice waves. As you can see, it still has the waves. It just used to be a whole lot curlier. So this one is the color is just a 4. There's no highlights or anything, but this is, pretty much like a medium to dark brown. I really do like it. I did make my own parting. As you can see, I will take it off for you. So don't mind my wig hair, my hair from wearing wigs all day. So this is what it looks. I did put some foundation and stuff, and also some powder to give that illusion of the scalp. So it has like just a tiny area where you can really do some parting. I think this is really more of a side part than anything, this wig. I mean, I don't think you could really do a middle part. I mean, you could by shifting it, but for me, I like side parts more, just in general. I do wear middle parts, but my preference is side parts. So, and then there's combs here, and then there's a comb here, and then also the little straps to adjust it. And yeah, so like with sepia wigs, they have a tendency where the lace is a little bit more rough, just a little bit more rough. As long excuse me, as long as you cut it where it doesn't irritate your actual skin, you're pretty good. I wear my wig grip, so it really doesn't really irritate my skin, as long as again, as long as the wig grip is the one blocking my skin, then I'm pretty good. So yeah, so this is the Kim in the color 4. So yeah, it still has it. This one is the newer one that I have. This is a newer one. So but so it still has, it still has good life in it, I think. Make sure when you do wear these wigs, make sure you do have a comb or a brush. Make sure you have that. It's very important, just so you can get like all the gnats and stuff, because you do, not gnats, but like the little frizzy and the tangling here. So it does tangle right here. That's why I have a tendency to always have my hair, especially if I'm driving, I normally have the hair in front, so to kind of help prevent the whole tangling. I mean, it's inevitable. You're still gonna, your hair, no matter what you do, your wig is always gonna tangle. There's nothing you can do about that. But for you to prevent a lot of tangling is moving your hair up to the front. I just like to do that, and just so for those kind of purposes, especially too, I have a 2-year-old, so having my hair in a certain area, it really helps. So here's the other Kim wig. I'll first show her on the mannequin head. So as you can see, this one I've had a whole lot longer because it's not as wavy as the other one that I have. Okay, so this one is, it has some highlights. I forgot the exact name of it, but it has some like almost like a chestnut brown, like light brown highlights, and then like pretty much, I think it's a 4 or a little bit lighter than a 4, maybe a 6, I'm not too sure. But what I did was I was trying to curl the bottom here, and unfortunately, I mean, it did tone it, like, not tone it, but it did like, what do you call it, condition the bottom, because I did spray. I used a wig spray conditioner and I curled it, thinking that might help it, because sometimes curling it or putting in a bun helps it get curled. It did. I mean, it didn't make it super curly, but it's not bone straight either. It just has like a simple little flare out. So I'm gonna do another technique again, maybe either later on today or maybe tomorrow on Sunday, to kind of see if there's another way to kind of get this part a little bit more curly, just a tad bit. But it's still very pretty. It's very, right now, after me conditioning it with the wig conditioner spray, it really did smooth it out, so it's not as frizzy as it used to be. This one I've had almost, I've been wearing both wigs for almost about, I would say almost about 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks already, and it's still going pretty strong. I really still, I mean, I don't see myself buying any other wigs anytime soon. That's a whole purpose of me having a set of wigs that I will wear on a daily throughout the week, just to help the longevity of the wig. Synthetic wigs just tend to be They don't last as long. I mean, as long as you take, I guess it just depends on how you take care of them. If you take good care of them, they'll last a while. Sometimes it can go even up until a year. Some people can stretch it for that long. It just depends. And if you don't wear it every day, if you wear it every other day, or you kind of set up a schedule when you wear it, then you could definitely definitely have it for up to a year. Anything more than a year, I don't know. I haven't heard anybody using synthetic wigs more than a year. I haven't really gotten any, I guess, advice on that. But I mean, if you don't wear it, like if you wear it once in a blue moon, then of course it's going to stay really good. But if you're one of those people that want to wear it like on a regular basis, then my advice to you is, definitely once you find the style that you really like, just get maybe a couple of them, and then you can alternate it. Because if you wear, what I've been noticing with my wigs in the past is that I find a style that I like and a type of wig I liked, and then I would wear it, like I would wear that thing for 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks on me, it just kind of, I'm not saying I can't wear it anymore, but you could start seeing the wear and tear by the second week already, by the end of the second week. And so with these, I mean, yes, you do see the curls going down, but like the longevity, like this wig I can still wear with no problem. It's still very much intact, so I don't really have an issue with that. So again, I still did the same thing, same construction like I had as the other one. Okay, and yeah, so let me put it on for you so you can see like the length. Again, I am 5'1", so I am considerably, I would say I'm short. I'm definitely not tall, that's for sure. But yes, so this is what it looks like. And the trick with these wigs to make it look to make it look as realistic as it can be, is making sure you make like baby hairs. I think that's really, these wigs, I think that's what really makes it really realistic looking. Some people are even shocked to hear that it's a wig. So yeah, so it's pretty amazing. So as you can tell, you can already tell it's a whole lot longer. So up in the front, so it looks like this, so it's all the way down to here. So as you can tell, like I like this length, I do. It's just sometimes it gets to the point where sometimes it gets too much for me. So I'm thinking after this I might go ahead and cut it. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of debating. But yes, I love this length. I do. I love this length. It's just sometimes it gets to the point where, okay, enough is enough with this length. And so I do cut it, but I'm probably, if I do cut it, it'll probably be the same length as this one. So this is what it looks up in the front. So if I was to put it in the back, again, this is what it looks like. And then this is what it looks like on the top and then up. So yeah, it's like right here at my waist area. So it's still like super long. And it's still, again, it does have that nice curls. Still has those light waves. It's not too crazy. But yeah, this is Kim in a different color, and the length is, longer. And this is the actual length that it came in. So yeah, but I like it. I just started falling in love with wearing brown hair again. Brown is my natural color, and so I just kind of missed the brown. I've really missed it. When I did a review on the Muse wig, that's what got me wanting to wear brown wigs again. So that kind of like jump started everything for me going back to brown wigs. So this is, you know, again, I did the side part still. And yeah, so this is Kim. Okay, so I really like, I think, as far as right now, I'm planning to just stick with wearing Kim from now on, when it comes down to really long wigs and natural colors. You know, when it comes down to natural colors. So I'm planning to keep wearing Kim because it's long. It's so long. What I love about it is so long, but yet I don't feel overly hot in them. And so that's the best part. So this is Kim. These are the two different Kims side by side. Here's the side view. This side view. I don't know. And then here's the back. So as you can tell, this one here is a little bit older than this one because this one still has a lot of the curls, has more of the curls than this one does. So I relatively got them at the same time. I got this one first, and then after maybe a few days, because I liked this wig so much, I went ahead and I got another one. So I can keep the brown color. So yeah, it is a little bit, I mean, this one's a little bit lighter. So this might be more of a 6 than a 4. But it's just a little bit lighter. So it's not that big of a huge difference, but it's still a difference, but not as big. But yeah, so there you have it. So there's these. Then, let me see if I can, let me put this Kim up first. And then this one here. Then, of course, the sensational, or sensational, however you want to pronounce it. This is the one I wore for the wedding that I went to last weekend. And this one, again, I do have a review on, so please go ahead and check that review if you want to go more into detail with it. But yeah, so this one is the color is a matte gray. On the camera, it's showing more of a, kind of like almost like a blonde silverish. I mean, if you look at it in, you know, face to face kind of thing, it looks more gray. I don't know, it's pretty interesting how this wig can have so many different looks. And I did, because this wig had kind of a small cap for me, I went ahead and I did take off the straps, so I don't really need the straps. And I also took off the combs here, and I just have this comb, okay? So, I mean, you don't have to do that. I mean, especially if your head is smaller than mine, you know, you probably wouldn't need to do that. But if you're medium to large head, then, you know, that's always a possibility. I mean, there are some people that still keep it in. For me, it just, if I'm not using it, why am I going to keep it in there? So, so again, this is what it looks like. And I did soak this and cleaned it because, again, I was dancing that night at that wedding. So, you know, when you've been in a wig for how many hours and you definitely you exerted some energy, it's safe to say to go ahead and to clean it. So again, this is what it looks like forward. And let me tell you, after I washed it, and I used this brand's I mean, you could use anything really. But with this brand, I noticed by using this brand's shampoo, this is the conditioner that I use, it really made it, I felt like it made it even softer, if that's even possible, which is really crazy. So like when it's time to wash these, these two brown ones, I'm going to be really interested to see like how they're going to feel. So yeah, so this is this one. So this is my gray, my gray blonde fun wig for me. So this is kind of like a fun wig that I like to wear. when, you know, if, you know, there's a party, or if I just don't want to be brown that day, I can plop on this wig, and I feel like this is still like a good natural neutral color. It's not too out there and it's not too crazy for me, so I like that. And the one thing I really love about this gray wig, and that's why I will, when this wig is no good to use anymore, I'm planning to get a same one just like this, because the top here, the rooting is just not too, it's not too thick where it's like all the way down here. And for me, I'm not saying it doesn't, it just, I feel like it doesn't look right on me when it's like jet black rooting or a dark root like this, as dark as this. I just feel like if I'm going to have it as this kind of darkness on rooting, I feel like it should be no more than this, because anything it goes more, I just feel like it just doesn't look right on me. I feel kind of, I don't know, funky. So anyway, so this is what it looks like. So it's all the way down here, so it's pretty much almost the same length as Kim is. And this is, I forgot to show you the side views of this, but this is the side view of this and the side view of these. And then this is what it looks like when I put it all the way back. So here's when I'm standing, so it is right about here around my waist. And then when I'm sitting, you can see the top of my head, hopefully you can. And then that's what it looks like. So this is a really nice wig. I really like it. They do have other colors. So like, I know my husband has a Christmas party coming up in fairly soon, and so I'm debating if I'm going to wear this wig on for his Christmas party, or if I'm going to order another one, the same exact one but in a different color, because they have this it's a matted lavender one, and I've seen that with other reviewers as well on YouTube, and it's a very pretty lavender color. So I don't know, I'm thinking of getting that one. I don't know yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this. I'm going to try on the dress that I got for my husband, for my husband's party, and then wear it, and then I'm going to kind of probably make my decision, because again, my dress is almost, it's like a silver grayish dress too, so I don't know if it's going to kind of just wash me all out. It's just going to make me look like all one color. So I'm kind of thinking maybe doing the purple, just so, because again, it's not like you know, it's kind of, it's going to be a little bit different. And so I'm thinking of doing that. I'm not too sure just yet. I'm still kind of contemplating to see if I'm going to do that or not. But I don't know. I guess it'll just make, once I wear it, once I try it on, then I'll figure it out. I'll see what I like. Cause see, with this one, when I'm looking at my phone here, and I'm seeing this color with this green, it really complements with it, so it doesn't wash me out. It doesn't, and that's another thing I like about this particular gray. It doesn't wash me out. Even when I am wearing gray, I feel like I'm not washed out by it. So that's why I'm kind of contemplating if I'm gonna get another wig for his party or not, like a different color wig. So I'm still kind of debating on that. So, but yes, that's one. I don't know. Sensational did a really good job with this particular color. I feel like they did a superb job, and that's why, again, if I'm ever wanting another gray wig, it's gonna be this particular this wig, because I just can't see myself buying any other gray wigs than this one. That's how that, I mean if I do get another gray wig, it's probably going to be from Sensational. I don't think I'm going to see myself buying any other gray wigs except for Sensational, because they did a really good job on this wig's color. So anyways, so this is the 3 wigs. So again, I just Again, so as you can see here, I do put the 3 wigs on mannequin heads. So again, I feel like it's better to do that because the way, I don't know if it makes any difference, but I think it makes a difference. So like after you wear it all day, then it kind of airs out a little bit. So like however your day goes, then it airs it out, and then it'll be ready for you the following day. So instead of putting it back in the pack, then then brushing it out, then organizing it, and everything is already pretty much ready for you. So that's what I do. And then the wigs I don't wear on a regular basis, I store those in their like either boxes or in their bags. And then I have like a little basket of all different wigs that I wear, that I do own, and then I have some that are in like a little treasure chest kind of container furniture item. So these are my top 3 right now. I don't really see myself changing anytime soon, only because I finally found 2 brands that really do wonders with just with, I guess, the stature of how I'm built. I just feel like it looks right on me. So definitely, if I was you, I would, the 2 Kim wigs, I did buy them at my beauty shop, one of the beauty supply stores that we do have here in Guam. You can definitely get them on eBay. I do see some of I don't know if it's actually Kim, but I do actually see sepia, however you want to pronounce it. I do see that brand being sold on eBay. You can get it on eBay. There's a lot, and then of course there's those wig outlet websites that they also sell sepia, however you want to say it. Sensational. I got this one on eBay, but you can get it on Sam's Beauty. So there's a lot of ways to buy these particular brands, and they're really good. So I just, that's my next plan, is to definitely, like, when one of these kind of get worn out, then I'm gonna definitely replace it with another Kim. If one of these, and then same thing with my gray wig, definitely going back to Sensational or Sensational, however you want to pronounce it. So the one thing I'll say before I sign off here is I did get these at Ross, these little flexible hair rollers. So what I'm gonna do is, there is a tutorial that I watched on YouTube where what they did was they straightened the wig, and then right after they straightened it, then because of the heat was still there, they used these and they kind of wrapped the hair around the roller. So I'm gonna see how does that go, and I'm gonna see if it actually like curls it. It worked really well with that particular wig that woman was demonstrating on. So I'm hoping it will do the same for the Kims. So I'm going to try out with my older Kim to see if it's going to do that or not. I don't know if it will. Hopefully it will. I don't know. But she did do it in sections. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Definitely put it in sections and just see how it goes. And I might even, instead of just, because what she did was she just straightened it, and then she put the roller around the hair, and then she left it in for like maybe a few minutes, and then she let it go. But I'm thinking of trying to do that, but then I'm also planning to try leaving it in and see if, because the whole point is I want to see the longevity of it. If I'm able to use these and then I don't have to do it all the time. I mean, I don't mind doing it maybe once a week or so, but I don't want to be doing it every day either. So I want to see if it can last. I'm curious to see how long it's gonna last. I mean, it really depends. Again, it depends on how well you take care of your wigs. So anyways, I'm gonna try that out and I will let you guys know how it turns out. Again, I do not want to do a tutorial on it because what if I do it wrong and then the video would not be a good video. So I want to first try it out myself first and then, you know, work out the kinks and then show you guys. So that's what I'm planning to do, and yeah, that's it. So please like and subscribe, and this video is way too long. It's like 30 minutes long. Oh my god, too long of a video. But anyways, thanks guys, and ciao bella.